Come with me and you'll see in a world full of imagination.
Those aren't the lyrics.
There's not
That's
even
absolutely
close.
not the lyrics.
Not even close to the correct lyrics.
Good enough, though.
Close
it's
enough.
good enough in my
Thanks
opinion.
for joining us on this
A for
reaction
effort.
of Wonka with Timothy Chalamet.
With
Let's watch
Timothy?
it.
Not even close. You
Timothy.
got to get something right here.
Welcome back. Let's watch it.
All right, here we go.
I've spent the past 7 years traveling the world perfecting my craft.
He's perfecting
You
it.
see, I'm something of a magician, inventor, and chocolate maker. So quiet up and listen down. Nope, scratch that. Reverse it.
Mr. Wonka, I can see you're a man of great ingenuity.
What are you doing?
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it? Dark, white, nutty, absolutely insane.
Many people have come here to sell chocolate. They've all been crushed by the chocolate cartel. You can't get a shop without selling chocolate, and you can't sell chocolate without a shop.
No daydreaming.
What are we gonna do, Willie?
What are we gonna do?
Huh?
Huh.
A double hump.
Do you have a pencil and paper?
Uh-huh.
I got an idea. I know things haven't been easy for you. They're gonna get better.
You promise?
I pinky promise. That's the most solemn vow there is.
Where do we start?
A good chocolate chip is simple.
Where's this? It's just
What's happening? Who wants a chocolate that makes it fly?
Let's find out, shall we? Who's for a Hummerchuck?
Nothing to see here. Just a small group of people defying the laws of gravity.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Gallery Gourmet, my name is Willy Wonka.
He's good. Too good.
Pretty sure I've gained about 150 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
You could change her life, Mr. Wonka. Change all their lives.
Run away!
Every good thing in this world started with a dream. So you hold on to yours.
Here we go, Mama. Mark my words. This is gonna be the greatest chocolate shop the world has ever seen.
How will he become Wonka?
So you're the funny little man who's been following me.
I will have you know that I am a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa what now?
Allow me to refresh your memory.
Oh, I don't think I want to hear that.
Too late. I've started dancing now. Once we've started, we can't stop.
All right, I got a lot of thoughts.
I got a lot of thoughts too.
Based on
And the first thing, I got no problem with this film, but I do have.
you
a
haven't seen the
problem.
film. You don't know. You don't know if you have a problem or not. You haven't seen it yet.
That is true. I don't have a problem with this trailer, except for I don't like Timothy Chalamet's acting as Willy Wonka. I think we were talking about this, Wyatt. I think he's trying to do a Gene Wilder, but
it's not turning. Yeah, because
he's
Wilder does that line. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, please, he says, what does he say? Listen up and quiet down, or he says listen down and quiet up, or something like that. And he says, no, undo that. Switch it up.
reverse it.
Yeah. The issue with that is if you're doing Gene Wilder, this is clearly something that takes place in like Europe.
Yes.
And I heard people with like English accents, with like New York accents. Now, Willy Wonka, they all had like American accents, whatever.
Yeah.
But it all looked like it was in Europe, at least.
Right.
I don't know. Are we in the real world, or are we not in the real world? Is this a musical? Is it not?
I think it is.
I have
there
no
was some
idea.
stuff that looked like they were singing. They just didn't show it to us in this trailer.
I don't think this is going to be a
They
musical.
they have to show. They have to show music in the next trailer.
Kate, are you able to go through the trailer real quick? There was a small portion where there was like people dancing and stuff. It looked like some they were singing. They just didn't show it to us.
Like I get like the Oompa Loompa thing, right? But I know there's other songs in the Willy Wonka movie.
Yeah.
For
Grandpa
me,
Joe, for example. I gotta go the ticket.
I gotta
There's
go and take
no-
it in
In
my
my
hand.
hand.
Look,
Yeah.
the general vibe, the whimsicalness of it, I don't have a problem with.
Yeah.
Like, there's gonna be that silly whimsical.
Mm.
It's just all of the best foot forward here is really weak.
I
Well-
have an issue with like every part of this trailer.
The
I don't
jokes don't
I don't like
land.
any of it.
No.
I agree with Josh wholeheartedly. I don't like his acting as Willy. It feels
So
like stage. It feels like a stage play.
no, it feels
I'm
very
Willy
monotone.
Wonka.
Yeah, he's like,
Right.
I'm kind of an inventor, or it's like there's no like upness to him. It's just like
Right.
very monotone.
What
flat.
upness there is fake. It
Yeah,
feels fake. It doesn't feel
good.
real.
It feels like he's trying to see. Gene Wilder, especially when he played Willy Wonka, had this dryness to him, but it was like, "Good day, sir," and it was just like it felt you could feel the emotion, but it was flat. But that's Gene Wilder, and it was
there was a flat delivery, which made it funny. Like when she's like, my son is being sucked up into the chocolate tube, and he's like, oh no, somebody,
save
help.
him,
right? That was funny because of the way he delivered it, because of the way he did his lines.
Right.
He seemed like a complex character who was manic.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was happy-go-lucky guy all the time. It was almost like manic. He would go from being dry to being bitter to being super serious to being very funny.
And do you think that Timothy Chalamet might be tapping into something in the middle between Gene Wilder and like Johnny Depp? Because Johnny Depp had like this weird. He had this weird
Wilder.
I don't know. Johnny Depp. There was elements that felt like Johnny Depp from that, except Johnny Depp had like this really darkness, that like second personality almost to him with his Willy Wonka, you know?
It's like when you're playing the Joker. I don't think Timothy Chalamet should play like somebody than like Heath Ledger. People have tried to imitate his Joker, but like at this point in the movie, like where the timeline fits, this is before it looks like this is kind of the creation of the factory, or before he got the big factory, and then like the downfall where he had to shut his gates and all that stuff. And then that's what made Willy Wonka kind of mad a little bit, because he had to shut his gates. He was cooped up by himself for so long. And I don't think Timothy should be playing like this almost crazy, weird character. It should be like this almost curious chocolate maker. And then there should be like a downfall to the end of the film. But he should play like this, his own character.
Hold on. To be fair, I don't think your critique is quite there. There is a lot of curious chocolate maker whimsy that's coming from this character in this trailer.
Yeah.
There's a lot to it.
But it feels fake.
It feels fake. And when he was like, and he kind of turned his head, it felt like he was trying to do like something, maybe like he's a little bit nutty already. And no, I don't think that's the character that they should be playing.
And I don't like the premise either.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, if you want to set up shop here, you've got to contend with the chocolate mafia, the chocolate gang, the lollipop gang,
the cartel, the chocolate cartel.
What?
Is what they said. They called it the candy cartel or something.
I guess it's for kids.
Look,
but that shouldn't be an excuse.
I don't want to just discuss this movie 100%.
Discuss? Is that a word?
No, it's not. I'm good. I don't want to discount this movie, whatever, 100% yet until we actually kind of see it. But I don't think Timothy's the right man for the job. I think somebody else.
It's not just Timothy for me. Timothy's like as far as things that I'm mad about with the movie, his acting, whatever. I don't like the setting. I don't like the premise. I don't like the colors.
Dude,
I wish it was a little bit more serious.
Just a touch.
Maybe.
Just a touch. Just a little bit.
I got no problem with what I saw.
Okay, but check out. You guys noticed how bad this deep fake on an
Like the
animated
face
body.
tracking.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah, the face tracking's bad.
But
it was
freaking. Do you think they're gonna fix that, or is this baked in? Like, take a look at this.
I mean, everything we've seen. Ooh, look at it moving around.
It's not good.
Sliding.
It's
It's
no.
sliding.
Yeah, it's definitely not good. They're trying to go for that classic Oompa Loompa feel, except make them a lot smaller from the Gene Wilder version. But, and I'm not mad at that, but this is terrible. Like,
It doesn't look great.
Yeah, the uncanny valley here
is screaming
out
at
of the
you.
world. Yeah,
I don't know. There's I thought this might be a much larger film than what it's showing to us, and I don't think this is going to be as much of a success. Now, granted, watching this, do you think they're marketing it to kids, families, or people who actually like Willy Wonka?
I mean, it said
which are
from
gonna
the
be
creators of what, Paddington?
So probably kids.
The Paddington movies,
Mhm.
which I hated, by the way.
Never watched.
I hated the Paddington. It was just, and it wasn't because I don't like Paddington Bear or I didn't like the premise. It was just, it was the same sort of kind of hyperactive acting, and the movie overall was boring. It was just a boring movie.
Right.
And I get the feeling that this is what's going to happen with this one as well. Is it's going to start off with an interesting premise. Oh, young Willy Wonka, how did he get this? How did he create a chocolate factory so magical and mystifying and everything? And they're just gonna.
I'm gonna get canceled for this.
Don't say it.
Oh, don't say it.
And then
don't say it. Don't say it, Joshua. I swear, I know what you're about to say. Don't say it. Let me change the subject real quick. But
and then they throw in the token black character, little girl.
Grief! I said, don't say it.
They had.
I would agree.
I would agree. Point of her character here. I mean, maybe there is. We haven't seen it yet, but it does. It feels like she's
I would agree.
Another character.
Very, very much feels token-esque. Yeah, they in the time period, it doesn't seem right for the time period. But again, with the original movie, they all had like American accents in Europe. So I don't mind necessarily, but making it like a point in the trailer when I would have rather heard music.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I think what they're wanting is it to be a success, kind of like the Greatest Show, but this is probably going to end up being more similar to Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Dolittle.
Dr. Dolittle.
It's going to be more.
Those were the vibes I was getting from this.
Yeah, that's how I kind of felt. So I don't think it's going to come out super strong. I don't think people are too interested in this. And again, if they are branding this for kids, that's a choice. I don't personally think it's the right choice because kids aren't interested in Willy Wonka. It's adults. So
they better have a chocolate river in here. That's all I gotta say.
There's definitely going to be him trying to get the chocolate.
There's going to be no end to references.
Yeah, it's just
this
all
is going to be reference the movie.
Yeah, it's member berries.
Member berries, the movie.
Exactly. Well, let us know.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has member berries.
If he shows up with a member berry. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. I think we are a little disappointed here and don't have super high hopes for this. But let us know what you think. Is this interesting to you? Are you just obsessed with this because it's Timothée Chalamet? Who knows? But we'll see. Like the video if you enjoyed this reaction or if you found it interesting, and subscribe to the channel so you can see more content just like this. We'll see you all in the very next reaction.